Hi guys, welcome back to 365 Days of SEO. This is Christian Bullock. Today we're going to be talking about another link building technique, and this one's pretty near and dear to this project's heart, and that is creating video content. So first of all, what is video content? Well, you're watching it right now. But why is video content so compelling and such a great way to start getting some links to your content? Well, let's first start talking about video in and of itself. A couple years ago, 2013, a lot of marketers were hearing that 2013 was going to be the year of the video. Well, 2014 hit, and then we started hearing that 2014 was going to be the year of the video. So here we are in 2015, and I think this is really the year. The reasons are because A, video content is more engaging than content that's text on a page. Text is great. I love reading text. I love reading, books, in-depth articles, etc. But written text needs to be something that's really interesting, involving, and well written for me to spend the time and that's necessary to read through it. Second of all, we have short attention spans, right? We're all busy. We have a lot of things going on. You can think of video as kind of like a podcast, right? Something that you can have and going on in the background. You can still get something from it, from an audio perspective. Something you can't really do with text. But with video, it's a really great way to start building some initial links, even if a lot of video links, and when I'm talking video, I'm really kind of talking YouTube, but you can use any sort of platform of your choice. Some initial links kind of pointed back to your site or your web pages. So with YouTube, to talk a little bit more technical, the links are actually no follow, meaning there's no link juice that's passed from a link that it's in the YouTube description back to a website or a web page. But that's not really necessarily a huge bad thing, right? So you're going to have some links that are followed. That's going to pass some tremendous link juice back to your website and web pages. You're going to have some that aren't. So a link in a YouTube video, might be good for SEO, but more or less it's good for a user to hit that web page because as you can see with all my videos, I tend to have a link back to the actual blog post that has that video embedded on it as well as some additional information. So from a SEO perspective, link building, it's kind of a good way to get users back to the website, engaging with your content, subscribing to your RSS feed, newsletter, etc. So even if it's a no follow, it's not all for naught. Another great reason why video is something you should really look to do when you're creating content is because of what's known as universal results. So maybe 5 years ago, if you went to Google, you did a search, you usually saw 10 results that were all kind of, text-based, right? 1 through 10 were just text links. Well, about 1 in 4, 1 in 5 searches nowadays, Google and other search engines are pulling in other content from other sources, meaning when you go do a search on Google, you see search engine result page, you'll see 8 of those regular text listings, but then you might see a video show up or a result that shows images because Google or whatever search engine might think that you're looking for an image for whatever you searched on. And that's known as a universal result when they start pulling in these other things, maybe some results from news, that type of thing. That's a universal result. So really 1 in 4 and 5 searches nowadays are pulling in a universal result like video. So just imagine that you're optimizing some content for a keyword search and you have a really good ranking and you have some video with some views and it's optimized. The user goes to a search engine, searches for something. It'd be great to have not only your web page listed in those 10 results, but in a universal result to also have your video. So you have 2 listings on the search engine result page. That seems pretty great to me. So from a link building aspect, it's something you do and it can pass some amount of link juice back to your website. Don't rely on it, but it's just an additional way for you to get a little bit more coverage on that search engine result page when people search for some keywords that you're trying to optimize some content around. Again, my name is Christian Bullock, 365 Days of SEO, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.